Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to our channel, Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9, with me, Richard here. Yes, today we are looking at this case. It says that in the final stages of the star, after becoming a red giant star, the star becomes unstable, expanding and contracting. Eventually, the outer layer becomes detached from the central part and puff off into space. Okay. Puffing off implies slid off, get off. Now, this statement says that when the last gas in the star's outer layer is blown away, it forms an expanding shell around the core of the star. Okay. And the question comes, it says, what is the name given to this expanding shell? Yes. Yeah, once the outer gas is blown away, the outer layer becomes an expanding shell around the core. And what's the name given to this expanding shell? We call it a planetary nebula. And this comes, the expanding shell formed when the gases in the outer layer are blown away. It glows beautifully in different colors. Give a reason for this. Yes, we know that as the star ages, the outer layer loses gases, and the shell which was forming the outer layer starts to expand. As it expands, it glows beautifully in different colors. And what's the reason? Yeah, the reason is that it absorbs energy emitted from the hot central star. And that energy, after absorbing it, it radiates it in different colors. Yeah, then we come to this case. It says that after puffing off its outer layer, the central star might run out of fuel. When this happens, the central star begins to die. Gravity causes the star to collapse inwards, forming a very dense and compact structure. And the question says, what's the name given to this structure? Yes, the outer surface or outer layer has lost gases, and after losing gases, it puffs off, remaining with the inner layer. And if the inner layer happens to be in a stage where the fuel is depleted, the star starts to die. The death of the star involves collapsing of the outer part inwards, forming this compact structure. And the question is, what is the name given to this compact structure? We call it white dwarf star. Yeah, then we come to this case. It says that a white dwarf star no longer produce energy via nuclear reaction. So they radiate their energy into space in the form of light and heat, so slowly cooling down. Once all their energy is gone and no longer emit any light, the star is now dead. and will remain like that forever. Yes, this is what happens. The white dwarf star, the fuel, the hydrogen, which and the other metals which were facilitating nuclear reaction are depleted. So after that, nuclear reaction stops. Remember, it's the fuel which was running the star. Once that happens, the energy which it still has, it starts emitting it into space in form of light and heat. As it does that, it is slowly cooling down. And when all the energy is lost, the star is now declared dead and it will never come out of that form. And now the question is, what is the name given to this dead star? We call it a black dwarf star. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9 with me, Richard, here. Yeah, we urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. Yes, we believe we are simply the best. See you next time. Bye bye.